Despite our losses in Hindu Kush, America is still committed to destroying the GLA. Spy satellites have discovered a major GLA training camp on the coast of the Caspian Sea. The battle is already underway. Good luck, General.
Calling in GLA bunker location at Grid Square Beta Charlie. 689er 44.
Target for Grid Square Beta Charlie. Stand clear.
Transport beams 1 and 2 approaching the landing zone.
All ships maintain heavy artillery support for amphibious assault.
This is Team 2. We're taking heavy fire. We need that air support now. Keep going. Go.
Clear all. Man, clear those bunkers.
Under command.
Unit lost.
Special forces here. Vader 10 responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Always prepared.
We need to clear out these Stinger sites before we can bring in our bombers to clear the GLA from the area.
Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. Instructions confirmed. On your command. Proceeding to target zone.
Taking new ground.
Standing by for coordinates. Instructions confirmed. Warheads in the field. Adjusting for wind current. Missile guidance set. We can launch from there. Instructions confirmed. Updating grid location. Instructions confirmed. Coordinates received. Arming cruise missile. Adjusting for wind current. Calculating missile speed. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. Adjusting for wind current. Updating grid location. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Standing by for coordinates. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field. Standing by for coordinates. We can launch from there. We can launch from there. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Flight systems activated. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Tomahawk systems online. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Arming cruise missile.
Unit lost.
Preparing launch cycle. Arming cruise missile. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Updating grid location.
Armor detail reporting. This'll wake them up.
Cruise missiles
Unit
ready.
lost.
Missile guidance set. We can launch from there.
Heavy armor ready for
Standing
action.
by for coordinates. Updating grid location. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Updating grid location. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Coordinates received. Calculating missile speed. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Preparing launch cycle. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. We can launch from there. Updating grid location. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. Warheads in the field. Coordinates received. Flight systems activated. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. Arming cruise missile. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field. Cruise missiles ready. Coordinates received. Warheads in the field.
On your command. Terrain. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground. Armor detail reporting.
Tomahawk systems online. Adjusting for wind current.
Crusader tank responding.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Instructions confirmed. Cruise missiles ready. Adjusting for wind current. Missile guidance set. Instructions confirmed. We can launch from there. Transporting cruise missile. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. We can launch from there. Calculating missile speed. Adjusting for wind current.
Congratulations, General. You have been
Arming
promoted.
cruise missile. Warheads in the field. Flight systems activated. We can launch from there. Coordinates received. Updating grid location. Warheads in the field. Transporting cruise missile. Arming cruise missile. We can launch from there. Warheads in the field.
Unit lost.
Cruise missiles ready. Preparing launch cycle. Preparing launch cycle.
Crusader tank responding. Clearing terrain. Moving in.
Missile guidance set.
Birds are inbound.
This is Alpha Wing. Objective sighted. Landing run underway. zone is cleared. Good hunting, boys.
Construction crews have arrived, sir. You'll need to get our base set up before we're overrun by the GLA. Our final objective is this GLA base here in the hills. Take it out and the operation is complete.
Armor detail reporting. Moving in.
New construction, always ready. New construction, made in the US of A.
Armor detail reporting. On your command. Moving in. In my field of fire. Anywhere you say, sir.
All finished.
Let's grease them. In my field of fire. This'll wake them up. Taking new ground.
Wanna make some improvements? Ooh, can't do that. Clocked in.
Crusader tank responding.
Ready for action. Heading out. On the go. Special forces
Taking new
here.
position.
Any more
Tomahawk
projects?
systems online.
Army's elite. Search and
That
destroy.
one's
Done. Wanna make some improvements? Let's build.
Upgrade
Let's
complete.
get to work. Let's find a better
Heavy armor
place.
ready for action. Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain. Crusader tank
Let's get to
responding.
work.
Anywhere you say, sir.
All finished. All finished.
Special forces here. Rally point confirmed.
What's the story? Good area.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Ready for action. Rally point confirmed.
Yeah, on the job. Wanna make some improvements?
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone.
Tomahawk launcher
Updating
armed
grid
and ready.
location.
What's the story? Make my own road.
Upgrade complete.
Army's elite. Ready for
That one's
action.
done.
Army's elite.
Heading out.
Search and destroy. Search and destroy.
Laying the foundation.
Crusader tank responding.
Let's build. Always ready.
On your command.
Any more projects?
Moving in.
Upgrade
Taking
complete.
new ground.
Always prepared.
That one's done. Clocked in.
Crusader tank
Laying
responding.
the foundation.
On your command.
Flashbangs are ready.
Taking new ground. Heavy armor ready for action.
Any
About
more
a show of force.
projects?
Special forces here. Anybody home?
Cleaned and mounted.
Have a job for
They're
me?
attacking our base.
Heavy armor ready
Anywhere
for
you
action.
say.
Clearing terrain. Light the light. Delivering orders. Taking new ground. This will come up. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone.
Need a point man.
On the go.
On the go. Our base is being attacked. They're attacking our base. and destroy. Rally point confirmed.
I see everything. That building should work.
What's the story? Sounds good. New construction? What's the story? Good area.
Always prepared. General, our base is under attack. Rally point confirmed.
How about a show of force?
Got a job for me? Bring on the scaffolding.
On your command, my missile fire. Taking new ground. Light them up. Deliver an order. Taking new ground.
Clocked in. Oh, that one's pretty banged up.
Tomahawk systems online.
Have a job for me? Getting to work done. Clocked in. Loud and clear. Made in the USA. Laying the foundation. I'll build anywhere. Loud and clear. That one's done.
Ready for action. Heading out.
Hey, check out our new tow
Let's
missile.
get in there. Army's elite. Secure and occupy. Ready for action.
Armor detail reporting. In my field of fire.
Special forces
Taking
here.
new
Position. Heading out.
Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain. Clearing terrain.
Laying the foundation.
Need a delivery, General?
New construction.
Cruise missiles ready. Ready for action. Always prepared. Entering the structure. Standing by
How
for
about a show of
coordinates.
force? Taking new ground. Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir. Clearing terrain.
Ready for action. Secure and occupy. Always prepared.
How about a show of force? Taking new ground. Deliver an ordinance. Anywhere you say, sir. Anywhere you say, sir. Deliver an ordinance. Clearing terrain. Proceeding to target
Special
zone.
forces here. Let's get in there.
Crusader tank responding. Taking new ground. Blow 'em wide open. Clearing terrain. Lighten them up. This'll wake them up. Blow 'em wide open. Clearing terrain. Deliver an ordinance. Blow 'em wide open. Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain. Deliver an ordinance. Proceeding to target zone. Lighten them up. Taking new ground. Taking new ground. Clearing terrain. Deliver an ordinance. Taking new ground. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain. Let's grease them. Proceeding to target zone. Let's grease them. Light them up. Clearing terrain. Proceeding to target zone.
Need a point man?
Yeah. Can't build this, sir.
Tomahawk launcher armed and ready.
Laying the foundation. Made in the
Wanna make some
USA.
improvements?
That one's done.
Heavy armor ready for action. Blow them wide open. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say,
Laying the
sir.
foundation. That one's done.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Upgrade
Got my
complete.
missile launcher right
Loud
here.
and
Got
clear.
my
On your
missile
command.
launcher right here.
Let's grease them. Taking
Got
new
my
ground.
missile launcher right here. Got my
Moving
missile
in.
launcher
Moving in.
right here.
Proceeding to target zone.
Got my missile
Light
launcher
them up.
right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Clearing terrain.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Crusader tank
Got my missile
responding.
launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
Anywhere you say, sir. Anywhere you say, sir. This'll wake them
Got
up.
my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here.
On the trail.
On your command. Blow 'em wide open.
I want to blow something up. Here comes trouble. Moving. Yeah. I'll fire
On the
anything.
trail.
Here comes trouble. Let's go in that building. Moving. It'll be a nice view. Take cover in there.
Have a job for me? Always prepared.
Armor detail. Anywhere you say, sir. Clearing terrain. Clearing terrain.
Yeah? Let's go in that building. We can fire through the window.
Army's elite.
Heavy armor ready for action. Moving in. Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain. Proceeding to target zone. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in.
New construction? Can't build this, sir.
On your command. Light them up. Proceeding to target zone.
Always ready. On the job. Have a job for me? Can't build this, sir. Let's build. Any more projects?
I want to blow something up.
Want to make some improvements?
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Crusader tank responding.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Standing by for guidance set.
Preserving freedom. Let's build. Keep 'em busy.
Standing by for coordinates.
Preserving freedom.
Missile guidance set. We
Preserving
can launch from there.
freedom. Is there a threat? Keep it clean. Taking her in.
Our base is
It's the
being
right
attacked.
thing to do. Enemies of the
Body
body
report. Armor detail report.
Closing the distance. Laying the foundation. What's the story? Getting to work.
Got my missile launcher right here. Missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right here. Missile launcher right here. Let me launch
On the
mine.
trail.
It'll be a nice view.
Special forces here. Heading
Got
out.
my missile launcher right here. Missile launcher right here.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right
Anywhere
here.
you say, sir. Taking new ground. This'll wake them up. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground. Moving in. Anywhere you say, sir. Deliver an ordnance. Let's grease them. Clearing terrain. Blow them wide open.
We're out of supplies over here.
Taking new ground. Deliver an ordnance.
Oh, sign in for this. Resuming supply chain. Loaded with U.S. quality. Something for everyone.
Protecting our people. We fight for peace. We're moving. Paladin
On your
tank in
command.
the field.
Proceeding to target zone. Crusader tank responding.
Let's grease them.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir. Clearing terrain. Anywhere you say, sir. Anywhere you say, sir. Anywhere you say, sir.
This'll wake them up. This'll wake them up.
Taking new ground.
Light them up.
Proceeding to target zone. Blow them wide open. Deliver an ordnance. Blow them wide
Unit
open.
lost.
Lighten them up. Deliver an ordnance. Lighten them up. Taking new ground. Blow them wide open. Taking new ground.
Unit lost.
Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance. Blow them wide open.
This'll wake them up.
Blow them wide open.
Unit lost.
Let's grease them. Blow them wide open. Proceeding to target zone.
I got the goods. Something for everyone. I'll get it there. Need a point, man?
Always prepared.
Taking new position. I got the goods. Oh, signing for this. Distribution underway.
Armor detail reporting. Moving in. Clearing terrain.
I got the goods. Combat dropped in motion.
Army's elite. Special forces here. Our base is under attack. Laying the foundation. The building is owned anyway. The building is make my own food. Always prepared. Special forces here. Heading out. Arming assault rifle.
Oh, signing
Keep
for
the
this. Supplies rolling.
Have a job for me. Getting to work. Our base is being attacked. Good area.
How about a show of force?
Doing what's right. New construction.
Something for everyone.
Always ready.
Keep it safe. Keep the supplies rolling.
That one's done.
Loaded with U.S. quality. I'll get it there.
Let's build. Made in the U.S. of A.
I'll fire at anything. On the trail.
That one's done.
Take cover in there. Scope cleaned and mounted.
Keep it safe.
Laying the foundation.
Scope cleaned and mounted.
Something for everyone. Blades in motion. Providing
Scope
resources.
cleaned and mounted.
Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground. Taking new ground.
Unit lost.
fire! Sector 2-5!
Taking new ground.
Take cover!
Where do you need me? Gotcha. Laying
Get
low.
up that hill!
Keep it clean.
Heavy armor ready for action. Deliver an ordnance. How about a show of force?
Unit lost.
Light them up. Proceeding to target zone. Armor detail reporting. How about a show of force? Let's grease them. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground. Armor detail reporting. Heavy armor
Unit lost.
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone. On your command, anywhere you say, sir. Unit 5. Let's grease them. Blow them wide open. Anywhere you say, sir. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground. Anywhere you say, sir. Moving in.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir. Deliver an ordnance. Deliver an ordnance. Proceeding to target zone. Clearing terrain.
Unit
Clearing
lost.
terrain. Anywhere you say, sir. Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir. Anywhere you say, sir. Taking new ground.
Unit lost.
Taking new ground. Heavy armor ready for action. Anywhere you say, sir. This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordnance. Let's grease them. How about a show force? Taking new ground. Lighten them up.
Always
Arming
prepared.
flashbang.
Armor detail reporting.
Taking new ground.
Need a point,
Search
man?
and destroy. Exterminator has arrived.
On your command. Moving in. Anywhere you say, sir.
Armies will take a new position.
Unit
Point
lost.
confirmed. Heading out.
Preserving freedom. Preserving freedom. Is there a threat?
Ready for action.
Search and destroy.
Crusader tank responding. On your command. Clearing terrain. Blow them wide open. Let's grease them.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground.
Always prepared. On the go. Search and destroy. On the go.
Clean it out.
Preserving freedom. Preserving
Take a
freedom.
new position.
Crusader tank responding. Deliver an ordnance. Proceeding to target zone. This'll wake them up.
Unit
This'll wake
lost.
them up. Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground.
Special forces here. Exterminator has
On your
arrived.
command. Light them up. Taking new ground. This'll wake them up. Taking new ground. Let's grease them. This'll wake them up.
Unit lost.
Let's grease them. Light them up. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in. Let's grease them. Proceeding to target zone. Deliver an ordnance. In my field of fire. Deliver an ordnance. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground.
Need a point, man?
Armor detail reporting. Lighten them up. This'll wake them up. Proceeding to target zone. Deliver an ordnance.
Unit
Deliver an
lost.
ordnance. Lighten them up. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance. In my field of fire.
You are victorious.